Our Yorkshire reporter Anna Riley joins us now at Selby Abbey with a priest who believes that Christianity is still here to stay in England. Anna, who are you with?
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm here with Reverend Dan Thomas. Dan, we heard in November that Christianity's in decline, with people not saying that they're Christian, less than half the population of England and Wales. What do you make of that decline?
I don't think many of us in the church were that surprised by the figure. I think it's in line with what we've been seeing in our practice anyway. There's obviously been news of people reaching out and exploring their faith over the COVID period, but I think really it's a challenge for us as a church to think about how we reach out to people at this time.
And you'll see a lot more people at this time of year than you do normally. Midnight Mass coming up this evening, as well as some other services. What is it that brings people to the church at this time of year?
I think it's still a part of people's tradition. We're expecting to be quite busy here this evening. We've got the Archbishop of York coming down. I'm sure that will get people involved. But I think there's something about this time of year that people still connect it with the church. So we always see a few more, and it's a privilege to welcome them.
And you mentioned COVID. We're also going through a cost of living crisis. How can faith support people through this?
I think my faith has given me a feeling that I'm a part of something a bit bigger. It gives language for me to explain connection to myself, connection to others, and connection to nature, as well as connection with God. So I think it's helpful.
And what is the Christmas message that you'll be spreading?
For me, the Christmas message is that God delights in being with us. God wants to be with us so much that he sent that little baby boy, Jesus, into a family experiencing a challenging economic time. And that's where God wanted to be. God wants to be with us. It's just a question of how we reach back.
Thank you, Dan. So that's the Christmas message here from Selby Abbey, and there'll be a lot of people gathering here this evening for Midnight Mass.